In this video we will see about periodontal instruments. Periodontal instruments are classified into diagnostic instruments, scaling instruments and root planing instruments. Diagnostic instruments include mouth mirror, explorer and probe. A probe is differentiated from an explorer by markings present on its working end. Hence, a probe is used to measure a parameter, for example, the depth of the gingival sulcus. There are many probes available, but Williams probe and Neighbours probe are most commonly used. Williams probe has a straight working end and is used to measure the depth of the gingival sulcus. The Neighbours probe has a curved working end and is used to probe around furcations. Next we will see about scalars. Scalars are used for removing supragingival plaque and calculus. There are three sets of scalars: anterior scalar, universal scalar, right and left posterior scalars, and two surface scalars, which is a modification of the hoe. The anterior scalars are used in the maxillary and mandibular anterior region. The posterior scalars are used in all the posterior teeth. The universal scalar is sickle in shape and hence it is also called as a sickle scalar. It is called a universal scalar because it is used both in the anterior and posterior teeth. The chisel scalars are used to remove heavy calculus deposits present on the interproximal region. Curettes are finer instruments than scalars and are used to remove subgingival plaque, calculus, and also used to plane the root surface. There are 7 double-ended curettes. These are area-specific curettes, which means each curette is used in specific areas of the teeth. Area-specific curettes are called as Gracie curettes. Each Gracie curette has a designated number. 1, 2, 3, 4 are used in the anteriors. 5, 6 in the anteriors and premolars. 7, 8, 9, 10 are used in the molars, buccal and lingual surface. 11, 12 is used in the mesial surface of the molars. And 13, 14 are used on the distal surface of the molars. Next we will see the parts of an instrument. Each instrument has a handle, a blade and a shank which connects the handle and the working end. The shank of the anterior scalar is straight and parallel to the long axis of the tooth. The shank of the posterior scalars are curved or angulated. The blades of a scalar and curette are further divided into the face of the blade, the back of the blade, the lateral surface of the blade, the heel of the blade, and the tip of the blade. The tip of a curette is rounded and hence it is called a toe. The working end or the cutting end of a scalar and curette is on the lateral surfaces of the blade, which means you will be able to remove calculus by only using the lateral surfaces of the blade.